Hytale is created by the talented developers of the #1 Minecraft server in the world, Hypixel. Hypixel went from humble beginnings of adventure maps to having a global monopoly over the minigames portion of Minecraft. Hypixel has dozens of minigames on their network that are extremely popular, and I would expect most, if not all of these games to be transferred over to Hytale when it releases. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at the multiplayer side of Hytale and explaining everything that we know about minigames so far. My name is CanadianFlash, and enjoy the video. Hey everybody, what is going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today everybody I'm going to be talking about minigames in Hytale. But first, if you're new here and you want to help out the channel, please go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe, and comment what your favorite Hypixel minigame is. My personal favorite one is UHC Champions. I know it takes a long time to get play, but I really like it. So with that being said, let's take a look at all the minigames in Hytale, because there's a lot more than I think you guys might actually think right now. Every good minigame server needs to have a fun lobby where players can hang out while waiting for friends to come online, or just to have good social features in general, and Hytale's multiplayer looks to have all of it. There looks to be many amazing social and customizational features in the game that I'm sure many of us really like. I expect a lot of these features to come straight from the Hypixel Minecraft server and it'll be carried over into Hytale, but some of the more complex animations, maybe mounts and gadgets that weren't really possible in Minecraft due to the limitations, will now be implemented in Hytale because it's a much more free game and it's quite easy to develop in Hytale. For example, like this propeller pack that we've seen, and I've talked about it many times, and also the pets. The pet system looks a lot better, like dog is actually watching you sit down, talk with your friends. It has all these good live animations, which is really cool. So now we're going to talk about some of the mini games that I have seen in many different types of like either screenshots or on the Hytale website. So we're going to take a look at some of these mini games that are confirmed in Hytale. So the first one that we see that was in the trailer, I've said trailer quite a bit, is Skywars, and this is I would say this is the game mode that got Hypixel popular back, and I think it was 2015 or 2016, maybe 2017, because before that, Mineplex was the popular minigame server, but then Hytale decided to, or not Hytale, Hypixel decided to be like, you know what, we want to play, we want to, be one of the big boys. So then Hypixel, they released Skywars, and it became really popular, and they still continue to update it to this day. And Skywars seems to be a very important game mode for Hypixel and Hytale, and I would 100%. I mean, it's already confirmed to be in the game. Like, there's literally TNT jumping, which is awesome. I love me some TNT jumping. But Skywars, 100% is going to be in Hytale, which is going to be so exciting. I'm not the biggest Skywars type of guy, but I know a lot of people really do like Skywars. And even like ranked Skywars, that is such a sweaty game mode. A lot of people cheat in that. But if Hytale can actually have a good anti-cheat, and if they can make ranked Skywars, like fair for everybody, I'm sure it'll be so popular and a lot of people are going to continue playing it. Another really important game mode that after Skywars got Hypixel even more popular was Bedwars. Bedwars is still one of the biggest games on Hypixel. I know my friend AGN, he still plays Bedwars and does Bedwars content all the time. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Bedwars like Skywars. I'd rather play Bedwars over Skywars, but I mean, I just find it quite boring, like, I know I said my favorite minigame is UHC, and that can get boring at times, but I just find it a lot more fun just grinding out. And there's a lot of sweats in UHC, which is kind of fun to play with, just fighting those guys. I feel like the Bedwars in Hytale will be a lot different than what we see in Minecraft, just due to the limitations, because, there's not really much that they can do, because Bedwars, Skywars, they're quite similar. I mean, the fact that they're in the sky is obviously quite similar, you gotta kill people, but, I mean, those game modes, they're a staple. 100% they're gonna be in Hytale, and I can't wait to play them and check them out, and probably live stream when I'm playing Hypixel. That would be a lot of fun. Another really important game mode, and I think this game mode will be very popular once Hytale comes out, and this is going to be Build Battle. This is very exciting, and some people do see this and think it's housing, but personally I think it's going to be Build Battle. But I'll talk about housing first. So housing, I feel like this will be really popular. Once again, players will have free creativity to do whatever they want, and you can pretty much you have like endless possibility in Hytale. So I believe housing will be very popular. They're really like popular on Minecraft, on Hypixel's Minecraft server right now, so I would expect them to be popular once Hytale releases. But Build Battle, this game mode is going to be a lot different than what we see in Minecraft. Obviously, the fundamentals aren't going to change. It's building, you got a time limit, you got a theme, you start building, but there's a lot more building opportunity in Hytale that we know so far than there is Minecraft. Like, we have vertical half slabs, which will allow and just so much more detail into your build, which is really exciting. You have like stalagmites and those things, and like I forget what the roof ones are. I always forget. You guys always tell me in the comments, but I always forget anyway. If just say you're making a snake, you can probably put those things in its mouth to make like jaws or teeth and something like that. That's really cool. And the building is endless in Hytale, and it'll be super cool to see how like housing and build battle will work, because I love build battle. I love playing it. Like my friends, whenever he comes over or whatever, my sister decides to come play Minecraft, she wants to play build battle, so it's really exciting. Another really popular game, these two kind of go together. It's Mega Walls and Mini Walls. Mini Walls is in the arcade lobby, but Mega Walls is its own separate massive game mode. I'm personally more of a Mini Walls fan. I've never really got into Mega Walls, but I really want to. It looks really exciting. I know there's a lot of different strategies in there. Mega Walls seems really fun. We also see Mega Walls in the trailer, which is really cool. I mean, it looks fun. Like, there's like 100v100 people in there. They're all wearing the same type of armor. The strategy is going to be immense. The PvP or combat is hopefully going to be really good in Hytale. So I really would expect Mega Walls to have a big impact on the game. And I really want to get into Mega Walls. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments if you guys play Mega Walls. Let me know what it's like, because I've never really watched a video on it or anything, or watched YouTubers play it, or even really tried out myself besides Mini Walls. But I'm a huge Mini Walls guy. I love Mini Walls. So much fun to play, and I love just moling under the ground and just to do that. And then, you know, I play with a lot of my friends with Mini Walls. When we're waiting for like a UHC game to start, we'll play Mini Walls because it doesn't take that long. This game mode, Warlords and Wizards, are the game modes that I think are going to be very different in terms of Minecraft to Hytale. But if you see on the Hytale website, this image, it looks like Warlords and Wizards are one of those games, but it actually is paintball. I'll get back to that later. But I do think Warlords and Wizards, or whatever, I think they're two different games. I've never played them, but they have a lot of potential in Hytale. Like, literally in the trailer, we've seen many different like spells and staffs and everything like that, and they have their own animations, which is really cool. And I expect these to be into like big effect once Hytale comes out, because Hytale, I think it has a much better magic system than Minecraft. That, from what we know of so far, in these spells and throwing spell system, looks really cool. So imagine that you have a bunch of like Warlords, Wizards players going around with all these like earth spells, water spells, fire spells, whatever spells they have, and magic and everything. I think it'll be really cool. Maybe you can do some crazy like battle dome thing where it's like an element per like zone area, and you choose whatever element you want. Obviously you got to balance them, but you can fight each other, or maybe it's everybody against the void. Maybe you can choose to be the void element, and you can be the other 5 elements and take out the void. I don't know, game modes like that would be really cool. I think I can probably code something like that. I'm not going to develop it, but maybe I can get somebody to do that. Who knows? 2 more game modes that I want to talk about. One of them is survival games. I finally remembered the name of this. It is called Blitz Survival Games. Man, I always forget the name Blitz Survival Games for some reason, and I don't know why. I just always forget the name Blitz. I just call it Hunger Games, but I came from the Nexus days when, you know, in Beijing Canadian and like Jerome ASF, they played Hunger Games or everything like that all the time, and I am super excited to play Hunger Games in Hytale, because personally I'm not the biggest fan of Blitz Survival Games. Like, I'll play it, it's fun, but I'd honestly rather go on Mineplex and play Hunger Games or Survival Games on there, whatever you guys want to call it. But either way, Blitz Survival Games is a very fun game mode. It is really, like, I would say not really pay to win, because you can't really do pay to win anymore, but if you don't have a maxed out kit, you're pretty much not going to win unless it's like that maxed out kit hour, which happens like once a day, which is literally the only way that you can get coins, because maxed out kits just dominate every single game. But hopefully in Hytale it is a little bit more balanced, and I think it will be, and you guys will definitely see me grinding out some Blitz Survival Games in Hytale. Lastly, a lot of people think that this, like I said before, this one screenshot is like Wizards or Warlords, but honestly I think it's paintball. And why I think that is that in one of these screenshots you can see, and I'll talk about the screenshot a little bit later, but you can see a bunch of like icons on some of these statues, and they directly go with some different like Minecraft, or some different like Minecraft games, which is really cool. I'll pull up a picture of. So we have this screenshot of a player kind of walking into maybe some of the mini games with that big portal, which will probably take you into like the GUI of which games to join. And on the left we have Bedwars, which, you know, it's a bed with a sword. On the right it has this sword which is kind of being built as like blueprints, I would say, and that is for build battle. On the right of that, some people think this is Warlords or Mini Walls, whatever, but I think this is going to be paintball. Because in a Hypixel, if you take a look at some Hypixel, like on the website, if you take a look on the Hypixel website, you see the icons of some mini games. That image directly goes with paintball. And I've never played paintball, or maybe I played it once on Hypixel, but considering in Minecraft you have to like use retexturized like hose or different weapons to make a gun and use little like arrow trail effects to make like the little bullets going through. I think in Hytale it'll be a lot better. We already see pretty much right when the game announced the trailer like a Quebec with like some sort of like AK-47, you know, going off. So I think paintball in Hytale is going to be really fun. I definitely am going to check that out. It seems really exciting to me. On the right of that, we have walls, obviously, and then there is one hidden behind this one player. It is Skywars. If you see in the trailer, you can kind of zoom in on it, and it shows the Skywars icon, so that's going to be Skywars. And then beside that, we obviously have Blitz survival games. So guys, those are all of the mini games that are so far confirmed in Hytale. If I did miss any, let me know. I don't think I did, because it's kind of hard to miss, you know, a big mini game, you know what I mean? But if I did miss any, let me know in the comments down below. Also, guys, let me know, I said this before, but let me know what your favorite Hypixel mini game right now is. As I said before, mine is UHC, and I love playing UHC. I find it so much fun. Haven't played it in a while just because I really haven't been playing Minecraft that much, and also there's so many cheaters. But hopefully the anti-cheat in Hytale will be a lot better than in Minecraft. And honestly, I might even make an anti-cheat video. Let me know if you want to see that. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more Hytale content like this from me. And with all that being said, everybody, hope you all enjoyed, and have a great day. Goodbye.